We're going to reach this world. It's not going to be by the gray-haired men like myself. It's going to be men like you that's going to reach out and get a hold of this world and fulfill the commission that the Lord has laid out. Go ye into all the world.
It is Talent Tuesday. Welcome back. We are here again. You got some music playing already?
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's get into this. We are Quantized Recordings. I am Kelly Spencer, and this is
Talent Tuesday.
And who are you? Is your name Talent Tuesday?
Oh, Talent Tuesday.
DJ Spen is here with me, and we are going to get right down into this. This is our A&R show, and we have a very, very, very special guest panelist with us tonight, an expert panelist who I think you all might have heard of before.
Yeah, an expert is an understatement.
Right. So
to be fair,
let's bring our friend and brother and the legendary David Morales on screen. Welcome, David.
What's up, Dave? Really, it already starts with foolishness.
David Morales is in
There's
the house.
always foolishness. You know.
Yes, there is. And this is why the rest of the Quantized team is not on tonight, because when Spen and David get together, whew, it's something. So we're going to give these two their time and their platform, and I hope these producers are ready. We have six songs, right?
Yeah, we do. We have 6 songs that we are going to go through that have been sent to us by producers from actually all over the planet.
I don't really feel like David needs but maybe if there's someone who
doesn't know who he is,
rock or something.
Who doesn't know who David is?
I know. Maybe they're not house music fans. They just happened upon this channel.
You want to do the introduction?
Well, my introduction is personal. You can talk about the professional.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Let's start with personal, and then
personal.
I'll go
Well,
with
first of all,
professional
our birthdays are like 2 days apart, which means he's just an amazing person.
Which means I have 2 of these August people in my life that are just another August person actually in my life that drives me absolutely nuts and crazy.
But he is inspirational. He's like literally a big brother, always giving the realist and the best advice I have ever gotten.
Yeah. Well, you know me. It's like, me. I have no filter.
It's pretty real when it comes from David Morales.
I have no filter.
So if I'm asking you for advice, I gotta hold on because it's gonna be real. You don't have a filter.
Always.
But you are such a loyal and amazing friend, David, and we appreciate you and so glad that you could come on tonight.
Yes, excellent.
First, I want to let people know. So when Kelly was trying to introduce her husband, who are you? I say, I don't call him DJ Spen. I call him Reverend Spen. Really, Reverend Spen.
I know.
Yeah.
Reverence.
Yeah.
Man. Well, David Morales is a one-time Grammy Award winner. So the highest thing that you can get in music, he's gotten. He also was with nominated. I don't know how many times. He was a part of Def Mix, which was Frankie Knuckles himself, and then a plethora of other DJs that if I start naming this, it's just going to be like, wow. He has a label called The Rhythm right now, where he is releasing record after record of just hotness. Needless to say, he's remixed everybody from Mariah Carey to Jamiroquai. I mean, the biggest names in dance music. It's almost it's just amazing that he's here with us, and I can't thank you enough, David, really for being with us tonight. It's an absolute honor and a privilege. Yeah.
My brother, this ain't for free. So at some
it's
point,
not. How much is it costing me?
At some point, I'm gonna blow some
Here we go.
Cornbread. I want some collard greens. It's like it's a simple request.
We got you, David.
So what you want me to do? You want me to package it up and send it to you over?
Hell no! I want that shit. I want that shit. Wait. Okay, Kenny, let me ask you something. How do you make your cornbread?
Now, there's two answers to this question. The real way and the way he likes it, because he likes everything sweet. I don't necessarily like it really sweet, but for him, it's got to have sugar in it.
No, my man.
And a cast iron skillet.
Yo, there you go.
And a cast iron skillet. That's right. That's
Cast
right.
iron skillet. And it ain't no shit up, and ain't nothing this big. Like,
No.
I mean, cast iron skillet.
That's
Wait,
right.
but you know about cast iron skillet? But you just wipe it clean.
You just wipe it clean. You can't put soap. No, you cannot. You cannot put it in the dishwasher.
Yo,
No.
you need that grease.
Got to get that seasoning
Is
in there.
that why you got mad at me when I put the cast iron skillet in the dishwasher?
That is why I got mad at you.
Oh man.
Very much. Because it took so long to get it where I needed it. Right?
Yeah, she didn't talk to me. She didn't talk to me for like a day or
Obviously,
something.
Obviously, you don't cook for nothing.
No, now put me on the grill though.
Yeah.
Do that, and we can and we can talk. But the skillet stuff and bacon and all
David
that.
can grill.
I'm
Remember if we were in
Listen.
Greece and David made you that steak? Remember that steak?
Yeah, I
on the
remember
grill?
that dang going steak.
That was good.
His birthday
I wasn't even
steak.
eating meat then, but I had a little taste.
All right, so let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
What we got?
We got to shout out Mike Freak. Mike Freak is running the production behind the scenes and doing everything. What's
Yes.
up, Mike Freak? Thank you.
Yes, and what's up to the Quantized family, all our mods. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight.
And I'm sure the David Morales mod squad is probably in the chat. So shout out to all of you as well.
They are. You know they are.
All right, well, we have 6 songs, and we are going to get right down into this and hear
Right.
the feedback from DJ Spen and DJ David Morales.
All
First
right.
up, we have
Sweetest Sin.
called The Sweetest Sin. Stay with us and let us know how you feel. Drop us a note in the chat. It's Talent Tuesday. right down into this. David, good, bad, talk to us. Talk to the producer.
Do I look frozen?
Yes,
Oh,
you
no.
did look frozen.
So
I look frozen, right?
Like the movie.
Okay, so. All right, so I'm not going to get into the engineering aspects of this.
Okay.
Okay, because that's something else. I think sonically is a bit okay, but I'm not going to talk about that. There's something more important here that I want to address, because the track itself is linear, right? And there's nothing wrong with it being linear. But wherever you do with your vocalist and the story that you're telling, that's where you have to make up the difference that creates the change, so that it doesn't sound linear. So it's like, okay, I was saying la 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 la. So I felt that I say I'm going to touch base on something that's really, really important.
Okay.
That's the most important thing in anything. It's arrangement. You have to tell a story, right? You have to tell a story. So it's one thing like when you have a song and you have a B section or a middle A, how they call it. It's like a chorus where it actually lives, and you have some music X, Y, and Z. But it's almost like, okay, so when you have a linear track, it's okay that you have a vocal that's going on, but it's like the vocal itself has to create that you feel that there's a change going on, right? That something changed. But when you sit linear, it's like okay, it's like da la la. So there's some parts that's heard like some harmonies and things. So like, because the track is linear, right? The track is linear, right? And I'm not saying there's something wrong with the track linear. When I mean linear, it's one groove that just goes straight. It's the same. Do, 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 do. There's no other music comes in that creates a change. So it's the vocals that create the change. Also, when it comes to the track, tell them I'm busy right now. Tell them I'm busy. I can't answer the phone.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's the shenanigans that goes on around here.
So I mean, okay. I think so. Let me. I had this conversation with Mike Freak earlier. So the producer, I would think he's a DJ that made this track, right?
Right.
So
I know this guy. He is for sure.
The one thing I want to ask: would you play this record in your set the way that it is, right? Because I have a couple of with Mike earlier. It's like I don't make the records I make. If I make a record and I don't play it, then there's something wrong. It's like there's something wrong. There's something wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's like so for me, I think the track can use a better arrangement. I think that he's got some gaps where it's like, okay, where's this going, right? Because he's not going to do anywhere musically. So the only place he's got somewhere to go is what he's doing vocally, right? So I think it's like there's so many things you can do, even with whatever vocals you have, to create editing, to create something different, right?
Yep.
So I mean, the more it's like, you know, when I make a song or when I write a song, there's a basic song, right? It's full on la la la, and then the more I listen to the song, the more I start editing and breaking it down. It's like then I start listening. The more you listen, then you get more ideas. So it's not a matter of, because for me, if I tell you the truth, this sounds like a demo to me, right? A demo. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, if I was to get that record to mix, well, let's say hypothetically, okay, then I think that they're same tracks, but how do you create peaks and valleys? Yeah, where it's like even if you drop out the beat for a minute, which is this, it's because it's linear. How do you create something that feels that something changed, right? So track wise, musically, the track never changed. It's just the vocals that come in. It's like X, Y, and Z. But there, for me, there was some unnecessary empty space before something happened, where maybe it's like. To bring that forward, right? To bring that forward. So he had like the chorus, like this la la la, where the beats dropped out. For me, I think with the beats on top of what that thing was doing, will be a lot more energetic. You understand?
Yes, I truly do. So when you say energetic, like what, like if you could think of like an element maybe that you would have added to enhance this, what,
me,
like, what would you have done?
I'm gonna put it in the
or is everything there?
It's
just mixed badly.
No, everything is there. I mean, listen,
Right.
it's like, I'm not saying that he needs something, because I'm analyzing this for what it is. Like I said, it's a vibe.
Correct.
Okay,
Right.
Listen, I just did a record, and it's like it's a groove, it's a vibe, but you need to somehow create something, whether it's to drop out the kick, where you drop it. It's like to have some sort of crash or like some clap, pa 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 pa, something that you understand that something changed.
Right.
Okay, right? Now, where I listened to this track, there was a section where the drums weren't playing necessarily. It's like
It literally was a drop, and yeah.
But the vocal was really good, and it's like the difference of the energy had the beats been in that groove with those vocals playing. I mean, so I would have went from wherever he was. I would have went straight to that with the beats, because
I see. Yeah, he has the vocals in this section. You're right. Right.
You have to go like this, right? So you have to look at this.
Okay.
So you understand? You hear this? Imagine if the beat. Oops, sorry. Imagine the beats were playing behind this. The difference of the energy that the people will be feeling. I mean, bam, 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 bam. It's like he brought the beat in.
Right.
So you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
For me, the difference is like the energy. Okay, wait. Okay, so let's go to editing, right? So let me say editing. Da be your friend. Da be your friend. So it's like, even though you have that simple thing, you're not limited.
Right.
You're not limited. So try some wow.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, with drums behind that shit. Bam, 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 bam. Hello.
Right. Changes the whole dynamic of the mix. You're absolutely right. So, as is, if you were to give this a number, say a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it as it is?
5.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So you agree with David?
Wait, hold on a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me turn my hat around a minute. Listen, honey, listen. Whoever did the record, don't take this personal.
Right.
I'm doing this for almost 40 years. So it's like, don't take this. It's like, understand the language. It's like what I'm trying to say. So it's not like 5. I'm not trying to insult you. It's like, at the end of the day.
Right.
I mean, it's like the reason why we're doing this show, for one, is like, take criticism to up your game. Because trust me, when I started doing records, I'm just like you. Where I didn't listen, I'm doing this a long, long time. I work with some of the best in the world. Right. You understand? So it's like, I look back to some of the records I did back then. Compared to where I am today, it's a whole nother level. It's a whole nother level. You understand? So don't take it on me insult. Oh my God! At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Yo, it's just keep it moving.
Right.
Right.
Keep it moving.
Correct.
It's like I do. I'm in the studio every single day. You say I live here. Not everything I do is all that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Right. But scale of 1 to 10.
He said 5.
Oh, he did say 5.
I said 5.
Okay,
What did you
you did.
say? What did
I'm
you
sorry.
say?
I'm going to say a 6.5.
Okay.
And the reason that I say a 6.5 is I like the groove. I mean, one thing he stuck to the groove. The groove is nice. The vocals are okay, and like you said, it's really just a matter of an arrangement. If that record had the correct arrangement with everything that's there, that could easily be made a 9, 10 in my mind.
You know me, it's a me. You brought me on the show to be honest.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
That's what we want you to do.
So for me, listen.
Really, I don't want you to be. I want you to be anybody other than what you're gonna be. And if it's a 5 for you, it's a 5.
I have no filter. I mean, but no. But listen. At the end of the day, it's like when you want to go to a 10.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean, it's like a 10. It's like something else. So if you want to ask me a question, would I play that record right now the way it is? No. That's why I give it a 5.
Correct.
Okay. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, does the record have potential? Yes. Right? Yes. So that's why we're having the discussion for the kid to listen. And say, listen to it some more. Mm-hmm. It's like, and listen to the advice I said is, sometimes even is grab a loop at the end of the day, because you have to tell a story. You understand? You have to tell a story. It's like, it ain't just a groove. You have to tell a story. How long can you play a groove for? Right? It's like, how long can you play a groove for?
Well, it depends on what type of DJ you are. I mean, look, David Morales can take a dang on groove, because I've seen it. You've taken the groove and you play it and you layer it with all kind of different stuff. And I mean, you might not have even hear a whole record play. I've seen you do some craziness. And from that aspect, I'm saying the groove is good, which is why I give it a 6.5. But I think that if he goes back and takes your advice on what he's saying, that record could be a 9. But he's got to work on it. He's got to work on it.
It's like he'll go back, and at the end of the day, and it'll be easily better than what it was now.
Oh, absolutely.
I guarantee, 100%. Right, and then hopefully he will understand what I said. Like I said, behind those vocals, play that beat and hear the difference of what the energy is.
I totally agree. And this guy has spoken.
All right.
David Morales has spoken.
You heard it here, so I hope the producer was taking notes.
Yes, so very, very good. And we have had people come back to the show. We've had some repeat offenders, honestly. And one record came back and we signed it. Yeah. Because the person just worked on it in 3 different times and it just worked out well. So we appreciate that feedback as we go on to our next song. Yes, sir.
Let me tell you something, guys. I'm looking at a new song now. I've listened to that song minimum 2,000 hours.
Did you just say 2,000 hours?
2,000 hours.
Lord.
Okay? So just so you understand, really, that the more you listen, the more you're into it, it's like wow. It's like, okay, wow. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Right.
That's awesome.
I mean, and that's, how long did it take you to release You Are My Friend? Like 10 years? No, literally. How long did you work on that song?
I've been working on You Are My Friend since I was at Basement Boys. And then it came out with May May's remix, went number 1 and, did what it did. But, I mean, what David is saying is right. Bottom line really is if a song isn't finished, the song isn't finished.
Right.
And
wait, listen, that's not the answer, but let me tell you.
Yeah.
I'll Be Your Friend was slapped together that it's like maybe I listen to that shit 50 hours for all I know, right?
Right.
It's like if I take Needing You, I did that shit in 3 hours.
Right.
3 hours.
Right.
3 hours. So there's no. It's like there's certain tracks that you don't have to. You have to know when to stop and leave it alone. And then there's some tracks that you just keep going, and you need to learn. Enough is enough. I mean, enough is enough.
Well, here's the thing, right? So, which brings up another interesting topic. When you did records like Needing You, and I mean, man, dude, you had to live in several different studios, I'm guessing. When, back then you were probably doing, all kinds of stuff. So, I mean, and it's one thing to kind of do this as a professional on a certain level, which is where I'm kind of going with this, because the person that did this is obviously not what I'm going to call a music professional, and nobody that's really entered into this aren't really music professionals. They're probably aspiring to be music professionals. But even back then, you were like, I mean, dude, I was a kid and I was listening to you do these record after record after record after record after record. So I guess it must be different as a professional doing, multi projects at a time. So when you do a record like Needing You, you know that it's right. While you're working on it.
Listen, let me tell you something. When I did Needing You, it's about 1997, 98. It was like a 6 track, and I just did it just to do it. Now, just trust me. I'm Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, X, Y, and G.
Correct.
I got about another level. So I put on an acetate, and I took 2 records that I was doing my DJ thing with a Akai S950, and I was using Vision back then. So
Okay.
I had a Tascam 16 track.
Right.
I slapped this thing together, right? I put it on an acetate, and I started to play it out. People were like, "What is this record?" I'm like, "Yeah, I put my stuff together." Oh, it's like, "You need to put this on." I was like, "I'm not putting this down." It's like, it's a sample record. It's like,
Right.
it's like, not that I thought it was beneath me, but because of the caliber of the people of what I was doing.
Right.
Let me tell you something. That shit was a monster. But I still get people ask me, "Can you play Needing You?" So imagine some record that I didn't even think would be a hit. There was no formula, no calculation.
Right.
I just had fun. I just had fun with that record.
Right.
And voila.
Dude, Crazy at Midnight was like that for me. I did Crazy at Midnight in like 2 minutes. I mean, so much so to a point that we didn't want to put it out at Basement Boys. I literally gave it to Alan Russell. Comes out, next thing you know, that record becomes bigger than almost anything I did at Basement Boys. It's crazy. But I hear exactly what you're saying. And it, sometimes when God steps in the room, God steps in the room. And then next thing you know, you have something that you didn't even plan on being big just grow out, into something that's like absolutely nuts. So I get that. You want to move on to the next track?
Hello.
All right.
All right.
Next one up is, where are we?
We are at track number 2, and it is called Move Ya.
Move
You
Ya.
can't see that far.
No.
You was just cracking on me about
All
glasses.
right. Well, let's see if we get moved by this.
It's Talent Tuesday.
Get me sick, get me lose my mind. You get me move, get me say, get me lose my mind. You get me move, get me say, get me lose my mind. You get me move, get me say, get me lose my mind.
All right. That was track number 2, Move Ya. Shout out to the Twitch fam. Looking like 50-50.
50-50 on
yeah,
this
we
one?
ran a poll on this one, 50-50. That's interesting. So let's get right into this and hear from the DJ. David?
David, what do you think?
I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why?
Okay, let me break it down. I go back to arrangement.
Okay.
I go back to, I think, I heard some parts, some bits. I think it's arranged poorly. It's linear. It's like, there's nothing original about it. It's very formulaic. It's almost like part EDM. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, so from the get-go, he already gave the candy store away. He gave away all the vocals from the get-go. And at some point, something interesting came in much later, but it's like, I said, arrangement. I found this very boring, linear. It's something. I could take that same information and reinterpret it a whole different way. That's what I say. It's like, I'll take the same information. And I play something totally like chow. And you'll be surprised. It's the same record. But it's the arrangement. I mean, it's how you build. It's like, hey, come on, my man. It's like, aren't we all tired of a drum roll? It's like so safe for the commercial. Boom, wham, wham, wham. It's like,
right.
Sorry.
Right. No.
Like,
That's what we need to hear.
It's like, I'm sorry. It's like you either want to pave your way and show who you are, or you want to copy somebody else and be somebody else as opposed to being original? That's the difference, right? Because how many people follow a trend? Oh, it's like the drop, or this is, or better yet, this is what the people want. So that means, so what makes you so special? What makes you so different from the next person? Right? Or it's like you're either a trendsetter or you're just part of the. And for me, what I just heard, I'm sorry. Right. And don't ask me to give that a number because it ain't going to be cute.
Okay. Well, all right. Fair enough. One of the things that we do a lot of times when we sign a record, a lot of times we'll have a Spen and Tommy or DJ Spen kind of like a re-edit of those records. And what will happen is sometimes those versions will supersede the other versions, but besides the name factor, what it does is exactly what you said. You know, we have experience with playing towards like Uber crowds. And a lot of the times you're right. Something like this with a completely different arrangement would be a completely different record. I think the sounds are good. I think that it has good elements. It has good bones.
It has good elements, right?
Right.
That's why I can't emphasize, and I've done this, I've had this conversation with other master classes that I've done. The biggest problem I'm always telling people is arrangement. I mean, it's arrangement. This is where they fall short. Arrangement. Right. You understand?
Right.
But but it's like how do I say? Are you trying to make something that you think the people will like? Because if that's the way you're going, then you're going down the wrong path.
Right.
Did you?
Oh, did I give it a number?
Do you have a number in your head? I know David doesn't want to give a number.
David doesn't want to give. Just because the elements are there, I give it a 5. But the elements are there. Just again, I totally agree with what David is saying. I mean, the arrangement on that record with the sounds on that record would be it would be off the chain in the right hands.
My brother. I was going to say Reverend. It's a Reverend. We're giving a critique based on what's being presented.
Correct.
We're not giving a number of what it can be. Oh,
right.
There. We're giving a critique of what is being presented.
Right.
And so it's really important. It's like, listen, don't be afraid. It's like the only way they're going to learn. And the reason why I'm on your show, it's a critique. And trust me, I work with the best. I play the game on a high level. So I'm here to inspire them. I have to give them the reality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I am not their friend. I am not their friend to be like, you think, that shit is fucking wicked. Awesome.
Right.
Right.
I'm sure you have something to say about that. I know.
I mean, I agree 100%.
So
tell them the truth.
When you're being kind for 5.5, all the elements are there. That's why I have to stop you there and be like.
Didn't say a 5.5. I said a 5.
You said 5.5. Listen.
Right. I hear you.
The number is not about what the possibilities are. We're discussing that. This is the critique that we're giving the kid. You know what I'm saying? This is the critique. So if I have to analyze, give a number what it is now, can it be something better? Absolutely.
Right.
And this is the point why we're doing this.
Right.
Can I get an amen?
Amen. You can get one from me.
What? Lord have mercy, Mike. The 2 August people are in total agreement. Yes, I understand. I understand, and I appreciate that. Good. It's good work.
Yo, wait, my brother, and she's got a boot for your ass.
Yeah, no.
I do. I wish I could lift my.
No, I don't wish that you could lift that.
Welcome to Talent Tuesdays. That's why we're here.
On to the next track. The next track is called Apple of My Eye. We are here. We are here with the legendary David Morales. And this is Talent Tuesday. Track number 3, again, is Apple of My Eye. As the music continues, it is Talent Tuesday.
Somewhere because as soon as I heard that kind of disco groove, I was getting excited. I want to hear what these guys have to say because the vocals, something's not right. I'm not a producer, but they're not in the pocket or something. David, what's up with this one? Something, I don't know. What do you think, David? Any better
Quincy, I'll call
from
you
what
back.
you've heard? I was talking to Quincy Jones. Tell Quincy I said hey.
All right, here we go. Yo, Kelly says hello. I'll call you later. I'll call you back.
Okay, David Morales and Quincy Jones.
Yo, listen, I was talking to Stevie Wonder before that.
Lord have mercy.
But I have to agree with Kelly. It's like the track is very interesting. The song sucks.
Okay, right.
I mean, it's like the song. It's not just a song per se. First of all, apple of my eye. Where you going with that shit? Right? You're the apple of my eye. It's like it's such a boring line, right? It's such a boring line. Okay, apple of my eye. It's like, okay, the but the vocals ain't right. The vocalist ain't right for the track. The vocalist not complimenting the track. The vocalist. And song-wise, it's tired. It's like it ain't going nowhere, right? So it's like when I work with songwriters, okay, because I'm a songwriter producer.
Right.
So you need that lyric, that first verse, and that first two bars, you need to capture. The message needs to already be coming that first two bars. Okay? That's the beginning of your story. It's like when a song becomes too complicated, too many words, there's like, what's going on here, right? What's going on here, right? It's like, what's going on here? So it's like, really, it's like, I really like the track. I thought the track was really interesting, but for me, the vocalist, the song.
Right. Okay. All right. Can you grade this one?
No, wait.
Can you give it a grade?
Wait, he got
No,
something.
Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
No, wait. No, listen. I want to explain something.
Yeah.
So, I've learned about writing songs, okay? And because of working with so many people over the years, I work with some amazing songwriters. So, I come to understand intelligent songwriting. Intelligent, if that makes sense. Intelligent, right?
Yeah.
Intelligent. So it's like there's another way to say you're the apple in my eye.
Right.
Yo, that's a tight ass lyric.
Right.
It's like, because wait a second, when it comes to a chorus, you want to sing along. You're the apple in my. That's so lame. It's like, yo, bury that shit.
Right.
It's like bury it.
Right.
It's like bury it in the pet cemetery and let it go.
Right. I mean, I totally get it. Totally get it.
The only thing I can say, I give the track a 6. I give the song and everything else a 0.
Right.
Okay.
And that's pretty much what I would do. I mean, if I'm grading this record, it would But even for me, this record, it's a 5 all day long for the track. But the song is definitely the vocalist doesn't really complement what's going on with the track. And you're right. I think
right. So let me add something to this.
Yeah.
I want to speak to the kid that made this record.
Right.
I'm like, you need to understand pitch because the vocal is out of key with the track. It's like there's a train wreck. There's a train wreck. So even if you had a good song written, if the singer is not in key with the track, you're not going to get the right story.
Right.
So first of all, it's like I guarantee. Listen, you're learning. It's like you're learning, but there are examples for you to listen to at the end of the day. Do yourself a favor, and if you understand something, it's like do yourself a favor. It's like It's like buy a book about songwriting, number one. And also listen. Like I said, listen, I learned things. It's like it didn't come overnight. So I'm trying to explain something to you. I don't know if you're a DJ. If you're a DJ, would you play that acapella over a track? And if you would play that acapella over a track, then I feel sorry for you.
Right. I totally agree.
I mean, wait, let me say something. It's like, for some of the producers, because most of the producers today, there are DJs. Mm-hmm. When you know what you're doing as a producer, that will make you an even better DJ. Beyond. Once you understand music and understand key. You know what I mean?
But it's interesting to me. This track is interesting to me because it's this person obviously understands something about key structure, about things being working together. The track is a beast all the way around.
No, I know.
Right?
I don't agree.
So it's interesting but it's interesting to me that the vocals are really that far kind of detached.
You just made a statement. Okay, you just made a statement. Okay, that he knows. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. It's like,
well, not totally knows, but at least understands something about the musicality of it.
Here we go. Because this is how they do.
This record sounds like a loop. It's like a loop. Right? So we're not talking about the music, right? The music. Okay, we're talking about the music.
Right. We're talking about the entirety of the song. I agree.
A vocal with a track.
Right.
I'm sorry. I guarantee you, maybe it's a sample, because if you write something from scratch, from the bass drum to the bass to the chord, you're in key, right? You're in key. So that means everything else has to be in key. But for a lot of these kids that they're taking samples, the music is already done. I mean, so it's not like you're playing a music. You're not taking a song from scratch.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not. And we get a lot of sample pack records, man. We get a lot of sample pack tracks that, the producers actually just taking stuff from sample packs and just throwing it together. And many times it's not even done as well as this.
No, it's like
realistically.
It's like I didn't have that. So the thing that, and a lot of the new kids on the block, because they don't have the experience or the budget, okay.
So boy, you opening a can of worms with budget now. Yeah, go there.
The budget is something else. So it's like, I would tell any new kid at the end of the day, go to a sample pack.
He says it is.
Wait a minute. Oh, you actually had a producer?
He's in the chat. He said it is an original track.
It's his own track. So if it's an original track, right? Which is what I was saying to you, David. Is like this guy, and he knows something. So which sounds like it sounds like a live bass. And correct me if I'm wrong. That's a live bass. That the drums are probably a loop. It sounds like you have some type of a string sample or something. So so you have some basis, some ground basis of what should go together, and what we're really saying is that the vocal doesn't really match, and that's what's interesting to me.
Right. So what went wrong?
That's the question. I would love to hear this song come back to us.
The one thing I love about this producer, he has been back to us with some different.
Oh, so he's a repeat
songs.
offender.
He's got a song out right now that is. You've been playing it.
Really?
He's got a song out now. You've been playing it. He works in different, like he has his disco hat. Yeah. And then he has his kind of more house, more deep hat. He has a song on Unquantized right now that's doing fabulous.
Okay, now that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
Yeah, it's no more disco. He's in the cheese set. He's in the chat.
Okay, cool.
So that give my love track. That gives my love track.
Yeah,
you play.
Gotcha. Right. No, we did, dude. I'm saying we get it. So
but what I like about him is that he is here to learn, and he says that. He is one who definitely doesn't take it personally. He comes here to learn. He wants the feedback, and I respect that. I got he's listening.
Yeah. But wait, let me explain something. So what's really great, because a lot of the new DJs right away they want to get into producing because that's the evolution of the game. So they don't know anything about songwriting. They know nothing about producing vocals, nada. So, they go to these sample packs for them to try to learn, right? For them to learn. And hopefully what they do from that the idea is once you do experience to that, is to move to the next evolution of doing your own things.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I tell you, that is seriously great feedback. And Lamore, I know you're listening. And I know you're taking what David is saying to heart, because this is really, really, really excellent feedback. All right, so ready to move on to the next thing?
All right, let's do it.
I think it's called It's Hey.
It's Hey.
We're
going to talk about that name when we come back on Talent Tuesday. Let's check it out.
It's Hey. All right, here we go.
Caught me in the middle of my snack.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Well, let's cut this one off because it's a no for me all the way. I'm trying to figure out what they're trying to do here. It's just, we need more, don't we, David? We need so much more.
David, this is what I had. This is what I put up with. This is exactly this is what I put up with. And she is more like you.
But am I right?
Yo, let me tell you. But yo, Kelly, I love the hair. You working the hair. I love the hair.
Thank you, David.
Love the
What does hair have to do with the price of
Love
tea on this track?
My man, I'm talking to your wife. Yo, shut up for a moment. I'm giving props to the boss right now.
Yeah.
Always suck up to the boss. And trust me. And remember, she's got a fucking boot right now to kick
Yes. Don't remind me
Okay,
of the boot situation.
Okay. So as far as this goes, I mean, it's just a linear track that doesn't go anywhere.
Right.
So, okay, so here's a question: if the kid is listening, and I would assume that he's a DJ, would you go and would you buy this record? Would you spend money to buy this record?
Right.
Would you listen to this record and be like, oh shit, I think this shit is slamming? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Right? So it's not about that you made it, okay, because anybody that makes a record, anybody makes a record, they feel that they did something good, right? Your expectations is a story. But ask yourself a question, because that's the attitude I have. The record that I make, would I buy it and play it? Right? So listen, this track is great to loop and to like lay some shit over it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, for me, that's what this track is. It's a cool track. But for me, that's what it is. It's a track. It's just a track. It's just a track.
All right. So,
And
no.
You
Go
got
ahead.
89% no.
89% no. Okay,
On
so
Twitch.
that
That's
tells
telling
you what it
something.
is.
I mean,
that tells you exactly what it is.
Everybody in the Twitch. You got,
But let me ask something too.
yeah.
It's like, I think the problem is that people that they settle, right? It's like that they settle. I can take that same groove. It's like you have to have some imagination, vision, right? You understand? And add a melody, right?
Okay.
Add a melody.
Right.
Add a melody, right? Add a
Of
melody.
some kind.
Right. Add a melody.
Yep.
And in the melody, you turn it into words. It could be just that groove, but the melody takes it somewhere else. So, like I said, it's a cool thing. It's like I will play that, but I will loop it and play some other shit. It ain't something that I want to hear for 4 minutes, right? Just
Totally agree. Totally agree. Right. It has potential. Again, I think it goes back to arrangement too. The beats and stuff, killer. I even like the dun 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 dun. That's okay. That's cool. But you're right. I mean, outside of taking it and looping it and playing it under some acapella or something, or trying to wreck shop with it.
I know this it. Listen. If I take Me to You, it's a loop. But I filter it. It's like you filter it. It's like you create something, so it just doesn't sound like a loop that goes like this.
Totally agree.
But listen, but not for nothing. I think it's a good start because at least what this kid has, there's a groove.
Right.
There's
and it's
a
funky.
groove.
And it's funky.
Right?
It's good.
Right?
Drums are good.
It's like there's a groove. But if we're gonna analyze it as a song X, Y, and Z, then that's another story.
Right.
All right.
But I have to understand. The kid understands a groove, 100%. But let me tell the kid something. Learn to take that groove to another level.
Right. Right. Scale of 1 to 10 as it is. What you think?
5.
All right.
Okay.
And I concur with that 5, honestly. I concur right there. What do you think?
No, I mean, I told you in the beginning, I can't speak to the technical, but I can speak to where I would be if this came on in the club. I would be outside.
Right.
That's the time you go get, like the time you go get your food, or the time you go fix your lipstick, and someone else in the chat said that. Someone else in the chat said that. Like, I'm a consumer. Yeah.
So a consumer. Spen, you and I, we're DJs. So we're talking about, it's like That's an interesting loop, but we know
Right.
how to put that in. That we're not going to lose our dance floor. But you're talking about a so-called consumer is
Would
after
I buy
yo.
this? Right.
Yeah, no, she ain't gonna buy
Would
it.
I buy?
No.
Would I add this to my iTunes?
Absolutely
No.
not. No.
No.
So the answer no.
No.
And more no.
And as putting on my other hat, would I listen to this and think I can make some money off of it, releasing it on one of the labels? No.
No.
Right. Okay. Well, there you have it. All right. Up next, we have a track I cannot even pronounce
What is
this. Soulja Boule.
Soldier
Yo,
Boy.
put on your glasses.
Stop it.
No,
You the
we-
what?
Now I
I'm trying to be
gotta get on
cool
my one
and
good
leave
foot.
my-
Soldier
can't
Bula.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't,
I just
you
said
can't
that.
Read it. You can't read it because you ain't put your fucking bifocals on.
She's.
Soldier
You gonna make
Bula.
me call you an ass right on the Talent Tuesday. And ladies and gentlemen, David Morales, our guest on Talent Tuesday, as we continue with the music. Let's check it out.
Simbindaba Simbindaba Awe Awusimbindaba Hambo bando vimdindlala Ubeja nopono lunyekana Funes tabataba sasengalawe Asambe siyojabula we Asambe siyojabula Asambe siyojabula we Asambe siyojabula Yasayinde indlela wena Tolu manukule Usuka mangalinde wena Socela ushele duze Basopastani wezaswela Asichaywa kuze kuze Sokukonda kwakho kebusuku Sicela u-atavule Asambe siyojabula we Asambe siyojabula Asambe siyojabula we Asambe siyojabula Simbindaba Hambo bando vimdindlala Ubeja nopono lunyekana Funes tabataba sasengalawe Asambe siyojabula we Asambe siyojabula Asambe siyojabula we Asambe siyojabula Simbindaba Simbindaba Masambe siyojabula.
All right. Little something different. Shout out to everybody over on Facebook. We're not ignoring you. Hey, Evan Landis. I see you. Melvin Meeks.
What's up, Evan?
Ed Ramsey, all over on Facebook. Bobby Rob Clark, we see you over on Facebook. And Ted Jiggets. So listen, I'm listening to the experts. And David said earlier that, you know, we need peaks and valleys and we got to go on a journey. I was getting all those vibes from this. So I'm interested in hearing what you all have to say. Now, this is the bad part. When we have some songs that need more work, when we get a song that needs less work, I just feel like it's so great. So I'm interested in hearing if you all think it's great, because it sounded really good to me.
Well, what are they saying? Did they run a poll on this?
Yeah, they ran a poll over on Twitch, and about 80 something percent, 86% yes. So
all right,
let's hear from David.
All right, let's go. Let's hear this one. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I felt that it's the tempo is too slow.
Okay.
I think the BPM could be faster.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think sonically it's a mess. Sonically, it's like the level is like it's all.
Oh.
It has potential. I think for the track, it's got the wrong beats. So it's like there's something to be said about when it comes to certain tempos. It depends on the bass line and what beats you're using, right? Beats. So to complement what you're trying to do and for the tempo, right? For the tempo. Now, let's say, okay, this sounds almost like it's 118, probably no more than like that.
This is actually 112.
Oh my God!
This is 112.
So,
it's giving me the vibe of that song that's out now that everybody's playing, and I've heard house DJs play it too. What is it called? Water.
Is it?
Make me sweat, make me hot. Make me
yeah,
lose
but
my
it's,
breath.
I did a rework of Water as well.
Oh,
It ain't
did you?
112.
Right.
Oh, what is
Right.
it? It's house. It's just straight house.
No, it's got like an Afro beat kind of thing. It ain't like boom,
Okay.
boom, 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 boom. This track for what it is, it needs for me, in my opinion, it needs an Afro beat. Even if it's
Right.
at 112, it was 112.
Somebody else said that. Okay.
I would still add a little color to
Add
it.
that
That's all I'm
Afro
saying.
piece.
Because
Right.
because of the song, the song and the music. So the beat that he's using, the instrument, the kick, is like boom, boom. Now it's only doing boom, and the bass line is moving more. But everything is laid back about the song, and the beat that they have is making it feel like it's dragging even more.
Understood. Totally understood. That's correct. I mean, I agree. I mean, I think even at 112, you change the beat on this record, and you've got a totally, sort of a different drive. Totally
Well, I
different
think
drive.
it's like, when you make a record at whatever tempo you make it, it's like it depends how I start when I write a song. Sometimes I start from the tempo. So also, what people need to understand, you guys trying to make records. It's like it's like the kick and the bass line need to work together. There needs to be an envelope. Okay, an envelope. It's like any kick drum doesn't work with just any bass line. It just doesn't. You understand? So where you start with your kick, bass, rhythm. When you're writing a song, right? When you're writing a song, so when you have your beat, okay, here comes your bass. Or let's say here comes the chord. Here comes the chord. But because it's a beat that you made, right? Now, if you're doing a remix, I tell you, I don't know what this thing is. So it's a remix per se, and I'm just guessing. So I'm just throwing this out there. If I got this or it's 112, I'm knocking that shit up to 120.
Right.
Immediately. Because even if you make a record, or if that track is at 112, that track shouldn't slow. To everybody, it sounds slow, right? To everyone in the chat, it sounds slow. At 112, it shouldn't sound slow. It should sound normal, right? So to all of us that feels, this shit needs to be sped up, right? Even people that don't make music are understanding on the chat, this is sounding slow.
Right. So let's have a little bit of fun here, because I originally heard this. Wait a minute here. Right? This is how I originally heard Life is a Song, right? And I loved Life is a Song at this tempo. But when it was time, we heard Life is a Song like that, which bangs it down. It's a totally different thing. And like I said, you've got two different versions of the same song here. One is meant for one thing, and the other one is definitely meant for the dance floor. And I think that, like you said, tempos in the grand scheme of it do matter. And also, what matters is who is your audience? What is your aim for doing any version of any song, right? But man, I mean, this 122 version of Life is a Song is literally, it's like it's two different songs to me. Two totally different songs with two different aims.
The original doesn't sound slow.
No, it doesn't. The original sound, it literally sounds like you meant it to be this way.
Of course. But that's how it's written.
Correct. Absolutely correct. So there you have it. So, you want to get this one a number for us?
And it's like, go back to the drawing board.
Right. Back to it.
It's like I go back again to, like, if whoever's making it, whoever made it, does it feel slow to you? Because if it never felt slow to you, it's like, recognize the majority of the people right now that are watching this show that don't make records, they're not DJs, and they're making the same comment.
Right. There you go. So, what am I going to give it? I'll tell you what I do like about that record is I like the vocalist, and even though I don't know what it's saying, I like the melody is what I like. I can't tell whether I'm going to say that I like the song, but I like the melody, and I do believe that record sped up with the right rhythm on it. Here we go with me talking about what it can be, but that's how I am.
DJ Ron Love says, let us hear it at 120. DJ Biscuit and others are saying it's on piano. I'm a piano, whatever it is. It's supposed to be slow.
Yeah, but even if it's slow, I think David has a point. I think that the feel of the record. So the question is where does it sound the best? Here, which is 120. You know what I mean? Or the original, which is here. As is, with the beat that's just like that. And that is the point that David is making. It's like, where does it sound as is the best?
So right now, I don't care if it's 120 or it's like 110. The problem is sonically, it doesn't sound right.
Right, and there's that.
I mean, sonically, it doesn't sound right. Right? So that means levels. Right. I'm not hearing the bass line, right? So it's like, I'm hearing that shit right now. Boom, 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 boom.
Right. Move.
Right?
Right. Correct.
I'm not hearing any movement. It's like I'm feeling like I'm mean like I'm being slapped in my face with a kick drum and
Right.
I mean it's like there's no warmth, right? It's like there's no warmth, right?
Totally agree. I absolutely agree because you put a live bass, you put a live moving bass on this track,
listen,
as simple as it is,
listen,
and you got a
listen,
whole nother thing,
listen,
and it would be
it
a beast.
listen, you find a cue, you boom, boom. It just can I hear the bass what it's doing, right? Can I hear what it's doing, right? It's like, can I hear what it's doing, right?
Right.
Listen, I say I like the vocal. Listen, so I'm sorry. We're talking about understand what people saying. We have Shota, we have Toshi. I've done few records with Toshi. Do you really think? And she has a new record on my album. You really think it's like any of us know what the hell she's saying? Hell no.
Nope. No.
It's like the last song that I wrote before I knew about it. It's like, what's the name of it? Because I don't know what she's saying. Azafola. What does that mean?
Right. Doesn't matter. No more than brutal with the millimeter meant anything to me. I don't even know what that means to this day. At all. So, there you go. All right. Our last track of the night
What is this
is
one?
a track entitled Twisted.
Twisted. Oh,
Yes.
I listened to this one. I took a sneak peek.
Did you
All right,
listen to
let's see what everybody thinks. It's
All right.
Talent Tuesday. Hang in there with us. What's up? Facebook, Mixcloud, YouTube, and Twitch. Good to see you all. Hang in there. watching the chats. What's up, Paris Yvette over on Twitch?
Paris Yvette, the voice
Says-
of Get Quantized.
Absolutely. She says
All right.
she's heard this sample's been used before, and there is an amazing version
So this is
of it
wait a
out
minute. So
on
it's
Track
a
Source,
sample?
she says. So I don't know if anybody knows what it is,
Interesting.
but that is the intel we have coming from Twitch. All
Huh.
right, so
Okay.
let's turn to our judges and see what you all think. David?
Yes, sir.
Is that what's missing?
Boom, boom, boom. No, but that was nice in there. That was nice in there. Boom, boom.
Yes, it was. Yes, sir.
All right, wait. I'm sorry about that. Oh, but not for nothing. I like the track, man. I like the track. I like
Okay.
the track. It's like I like the track. It's like it was a fun track. I didn't get bored. I didn't get bored. It's like I didn't get bored. Well, it's like let me put it this way. It's the best thing we've heard all night.
Correct. I agree. 100%.
I mean, I think Kelly was saying something that somebody said that they heard the sample before.
Right. So let's see if somebody else can confirm that for us. Is this actually from a sample track or something?
Wait. Let me add something to that. So that's the problem with sample packs. This is the problem with sample packs. So one time, I had somebody send me a song, and I liked the song, right? Am I lost?
Okay. No, man.
No, we can hear you.
No.
Right. So thank God before I signed the record, right? And I like the record. I want to know because for the information, who wrote the song? As a matter of fact, so I like the singer, right? I like the singer because when I hear songs, and I like the people singing because I would like maybe to work with the singer. Nobody knows the singer. Who wrote the song? I haven't signed the record yet, right? I'm in Mykonos on the beach, and I hear from the next beach bar, somebody's playing the same song. It's a different production. I'm like, yo! So the problem with sample packs that it's available to everyone.
Right.
This is the problem, right? Now you can write a new song, whatever, but the track is, unfortunately, the track is a track. Now you can manipulate the track all kind of ways, but most people just blah blah blah. But you don't have, a sample pack. 100 other people can use that same sample in a way with something else. You understand? But not for nothing, I like what he did or she did. I don't know he or she, but I like what they did. It's like they're going in the right direction. I give that a 7.
Whoa! What did you just say? Are you sure you gave something a 7 on this show?
He did.
Unbelievable! I love it. I love it. A 7 from David Morales. Let me tell you, whoever you are, producer, that is good. Especially if you're a novice. A sample pack does change things for me. I mean, if we're looking at this record to sign it on Quantize, we go through the same process. Kelly, what is it that you do with the? Well, wait a minute.
Someone says that it's twisted by Jerome Baker. So, Mr. Linden, are you saying this is basically an edit or cover? I need more.
Yeah, we kind of need to know.
Yeah.
But yeah, because at the end of the day, it's good. I mean, and if it is a sample pack record, this person actually put it together pretty well, especially if it was different pieces.
Oh, okay. They're posting links to different ones. He says, "Oops, there's also a twisted by someone else that was."
That was twisted.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is what this is. If this is a reinterpretation or what it is.
Right.
But let me give some advice here for a moment. Really, because I do the same.
Right.
I'm gonna keep it real. So I'm not a musician per se. Okay, so I'm a DJ. I will sample some things and create something. I will maybe do a remix of somebody's song that I know ain't coming out. But I use that vocal and that thing to write a new idea. And then I take that idea and I make a new song out of it. Right?
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever how do I say, it's like, I come from a DJ point of view. So if you're a DJ, think as a DJ. Have fun, whatever you're doing, and think as a DJ. Don't get too confused and try to do way too much and overthink things. You understand? Don't try to wear too many hats. You know what I mean? Learn how to wear one first before you start to learn 2 or 3 others.
No, you're right. That's great advice. Right?
No, really. So it's because I really believe that the DJs we're talking about, I believe they're DJs. They're DJs.
Right.
It's like that they're DJs. So I mean, how do I say? You're supposed to have fun, right? You're supposed to have fun.
Yeah.
It's yo. I'll sample records. I'll create things X, Y, and Z. Blah 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 blah. I do many things. I have a lot of mashups, reworks that I don't release because I can't. Because I'm not one of those guys. But it's like I love to have fun making records. You understand? I am in the studio every single day. My wife has to tell me at some point, you need to come home.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Sure does.
Wait, I said, you need to come home. So I would say, yeah, it's like, I'll be home in 30 minutes. You're coming.
2 hours later.
4 hours later. Wait, hold on. Wait, this is 9 o'clock. Yeah, I'll be home in an hour. Yeah. Now it's 8 in the morning. Yo, you need to come home. Don't let me come over there and
right. We come over there and bring and drag you.
Wait. But listen, but let me take this somewhere else for a moment. Whoever you are at the end of the day, really, why are you doing this? Let me make this clear. Why are you doing this? Right? Do you feel because you feel that that's the evolution that you need to go because that's how the game is? Or do you really enjoy making music? Okay? We're not about DJing, and that's a whole nother story. Do you really love to make music at the end of the day? So listen, understand what I'm saying? It's not about do you want to make it somewhere. It's like, and let me be clear. I'll put out a record. It'll be on Traxsource Beatport. I don't care what number it is. I really don't care. I don't care. It's like it's a game. It's nonsense, right? I don't make a record and think about. I will never go to somebody. What do you think about my record? Never. Really. I make music for me. I'm an artist. It's the air that I breathe. Okay. Listen, trust me, I'll tell you. It's like I'm in every single day. I got people working. It's like this. It's like this. But I love it, right? But I love it. Now, listen, I'm doing this a long time. Yes, I'm in a different financial bracket, for the lack of a better word. But I'm going to tell you something. It's not about learn how to work what you have. Don't get caught up. I need this plugin. I need this. No, you don't. It's like I want to tell you a funny story. I worked with Todd Terry once. It was like in the 80s. So, right, we did Gypsy Man. He did the music. So I got a studio in my house. I'm like, do you want me to arrange you any keyboards? He goes, no. He shows up with an SB 1200. I got schooled.
Uh-huh.
I got schooled. All those tracks, A Day in the Life, Royal House, all that shit that you heard Todd Terry do, it was on an SB 1200.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, so my point is like, learn what you have. Don't think about what you need, what you don't have. Learn what you have. And when you learn what you have, that minimal thing that you have, and rape it, it's like you'd be surprised how much you will go out of your way to make and be creative with what you got.
Amen, amen, and amen. I tell producers that all the time. I mean, they think, David, you'd be surprised at how many people come to me and say, well, I want to sit down with you and see what it is you do, how you do it, where you do it. Like it is some type of a magic formula to what it is that I'm doing. But realistically, you're right. Look, if it's in the grooves, it's in the grooves. You can make beats, DJ on a Tinker Toy, make music on, I don't know what, on the simplest thing. The thing is that what's rocking is rocking. End of story. Doesn't matter how you made it. If it's good, it's good. And the cream is going to rise. That's some of the best advice I've heard.
I mean,
it is some of the best.
My studio is always with me. Always. It's my laptop.
Yeah.
I have this flat little 25 key keyboard.
Right.
So when I get an idea, I could be in an airport, I could be on a plane, or at any given moment. Okay. So it's like, it's funny. I'll go to a bar to either have tequila or coffee, and I'll hear something come in the top. I'll get an idea. I'll go back to the studio. I'm like, oh shit, I got an idea. I got an idea, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, that's what I say. Do you really? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Right? Because you need to have the passion and love it. You know what I mean? It's like, and when you roll in, wow! It's like, it's really incredible. It's like, really. Close. I said, what time is it? Right here, right now. It's late. Trust me. I said, I'll finish this thing. It's like, and I'll go back to working on something.
Right. Now, I mean, man, this is some of the best advice that we have heard. Did you give Twisted a number?
Yeah, he did.
He did. He gave Twisted
7.
a number. All right.
What did you give it?
I think really, I think it's important for. Never ask someone what they think about your track. They'll never tell you the truth. Never, because they don't want to hurt your feelings. I never ask someone, yo, can you listen to this and tell me what you think?
Yeah, ask me.
It's almost
I'll
like
tell you.
it's almost like in life asking somebody about their opinion about what they should do. What's the point?
Right.
Right?
Do you
Well, you're
like
gonna do what
it?
you want anyway. I mean, so the point is like, do you like it? Right? It's like making music is supposed to be a way of expression. It's how you express yourself. Songwriters and producers, when they sing at that kid, when they go bum 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 bum, it's the way that they express themselves. It's where they escape.
Right. I totally agree, man. Because in the grand scheme of things, opinions are really like. I don't want to say the word because I don't want to use the language of the ignorant, but.
Everybody has one. So opinions are like the Heinz, and everybody has one. And at the end of the day, it don't really matter what they think as long as you happy.
Okay. I gotta cut this guy off. Wow. That was our 6 songs for tonight. We will be back in 2 weeks.
David, did you have fun at least? Tell me that you at least had some fun with.
I had a blast, but I told you, yo, when you're gonna bring me on this show, I told you. It's like, be ready, because I got jokes and I have no filter, so it's like, and I keep it real, but we're going to have fun, right? We're gonna have fun, but besides having fun, it's like there has to be an education where it's like, and some of y'all really, it's like, don't take it personal, or don't feel bad. Don't let that stop you. How to say? Don't let it discourage you. Really, don't let it discourage you at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like where I come from. I'm doing this a very, very long time, and I keep learning more and more. And my game goes up and up every single day.
And the thing is he's not lying. I mean, we talk about new technology, new ways of doing this like all of the time. And it's actually, for me, to watch who, one of the people who I consider the greatest of all time to do this, to be as to have a desire like you have, to DJ like you do, to produce like you do, to still have the fire. And it is really, really it's encouraging, because I tell you, it can be discouraging doing this sometimes, but I tell you, you keep a brother on his toes, and I appreciate you for that very much.
Always.
Very much.
What I think when people get, so I see something online where people are discouraged, or they say, because it's like let me just bring this full circle. When I do some DJ seminars, okay, and my first question to the audience: why do you want to be a DJ? Why? Like, why? So I let them know from the get-go. I say, I am a bedroom DJ for life. You understand that? I am a bedroom DJ for life. Why? Because nobody can take that away from me. Because it's supposed to be from day one, where it's like, where you had a job, there was no money, no career, you couldn't wait to go home and play some records. You want to, or whatever gets your groove on, or join whatever. It's like, I want to play some records. It's like, I want to play some records. That's the bedroom DJ, right? So that means I'll speak for myself, as I will always be a bedroom DJ.
Right.
Finish.
Yeah. Right? Yes, sir. I mean, you are absolutely right. And, the fact that you're sharing your time and your talents with us tonight kind of proves that love that you have for what it is that we do. And it is good to see. Yeah. Really, really good to see. So.
For me, really, it's about paying it forward. It's about paying it forward. The problem in the community, too many haters. Too many haters, right? Too many haters. And there's a lot of hypocrites, right? It's like nobody's paying it forward. Right? For me, I was like, I'm grateful. I am living a dream.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
I know what I do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the best I can do, or the least I can do, is to share wisdom and knowledge and inspiration to the next kid that's coming up.
Right.
Well, man,
that's why we're here. So thank you, David. Thank you.
That is exactly right.
Thank you.
All right. So before we go, as if people don't know, what you got coming, and tell people about Sunday Mass real quick for some people that might not actually know.
Well, Sunday Mass, we just celebrated our 40th anniversary this past Sunday.
Wow, 4 years already.
Sunday Mass started right when COVID started. And I started with this, okay? In a studio like this, I'm playing some tunes, blah, 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 blah. And then I sort of like saw where something was going. right? Where something was going. So first it was Facebook and YouTube. Then was Mixcloud Live because of the copyright issues, and then here came Twitch. And I've been through many evolutions. This. But where as many people or DJs fell off and like went to a bad place, for me, it was the best thing that could have happened to me. So
As a
gave me
bedroom
chance
DJ,
to
that's right.
concentrate. I went back to being a bedroom DJ.
Right.
It allowed me to concentrate, one, on making music, but as strange as if people were able to see me for who I am, and I have an amazing team. I don't call them mods, it's an insult. My Twitch family, they've been with me for 4 years. Never thought in a million years I would go to 4 years, right? It's at all. Because a lot of people after COVID, it's like they all went, it's like they're not playing the same game. But for me, because I got a club down, my shit. I got a club downstairs. I'm paying 100. My shit's stupid downstairs. So I go into a whole different place.
Right.
But it has done something for me that changed my world.
Right.
I mean, and it brought me closer to the audience. You understand? And I've had guest DJs like yourself, some new kids. It's like I paid for it. I mean, it's like I paid for it. I don't look over my shoulder. You know what I mean? I mean, for me, it's about to have fun. I think it's a platform I can play what I want, say what I want, be who I want.
Right.
Where people see you from a distance or stage, and like they don't know who you are, right? So it's like the commitment of the show, the commitment. So, and 4 years, I wouldn't think that it will come to 4 years, right? Is that to 4 years?
Yeah.
But it's like, it's the community, people as yourself that supported other DJs, my Twitch family that are so, my God, I always say they run the channel, right? They run the channel. I'm just a guest DJ.
Right.
I mean, but it's a collective thing. Is my favorite club in the world is Twitch. You know what I mean? Twitch. And it's funny.
Right.
It's like there's no audience. There's no dance floor, right? There's no dance floor.
Right.
But I can feel those people out there in the world.
Right.
And it's nice when I go to certain countries and people they'll have a T-shirt from Sunday Mass, and they'll be like, "Thank you so much. You got me past the point. Your show brings me life, everything."
Yeah.
And really, that really means a lot. It's a responsibility. You understand? How through the power of music, what you do really makes a difference to someone else that you have no idea. But let me tell you something. If what they do for me.
You know what? You're right. Correct. Because we feel the same way about Praise Party and what we've done with the Praise Party and man, it's just really, it's awesome. It's an awesome feeling to travel around the world and know that people have walked up to you and said, "Wow, what you've done has been an encouragement to me. You got me through this dark time." And and you're right. In the grand scheme of things, we do it because we love to do it, but we sometimes don't know the amount of lives that are being affected by what we're doing, that God gave us. God gave us a gift to do that we just love so much. So, yeah, man, just amazing. So,
I hate to cut you two friends off.
What?
We can get on the phone and
don't.
talk.
Wait a minute. Well, here's
hello.
somebody that
We
David
have
hasn't met yet.
We have a
Sarah, say hi.
no.
Do
She
not
doesn't want to say
stop.
hi.
All right, wait a
Okay,
minute.
here you go.
Here, take this one.
All right, that is a
Take that.
sign that it's
Yeah,
time
that's a
for
sign
us
that we
to go.
Wait.
It is after midnight in the UK, right?
No,
Oh,
he's
almost.
not in the UK. Wait a minute.
No,
say what?
and in Europe it's 1 a.m., right?
Right. But his name is David Morrell.
Man.
1 a.m. You all can
David.
talk tonight if you want.
We can. She's lying.
I I'm going to be out cold.
Right.
Thank you to everyone who's joined, because we have, everybody's on. We have Mixcloud, the Sunday Mass fam. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
We appreciate you all.
And thank you all for what you do to
Yeah.
help continue the legacy that is David Morales.
And of course, the Praise Party
for sure.
fam is here, and the Quantize team is in the chat.
Man.
We appreciate you all.
Yes, we do.
Thanks to everybody who came out to Jungle Boogie. Monique Bingham did her thing on Sunday.
What a show.
And we are rolling on to our next event in March.
Yeah.
Teaming up with DJ Scoob and Amirage Records and Vivid Threads for Josh Milan.
Josh
Terry
Milan live
Hunter,
in Baltimore.
and a whole bunch of other
Terry
people.
Hunter, Barbara Tucker. My God, it's going to be a 12-hour event.
And then in April,
And,
we are rolling on, and we are bringing Louis here.
Yes, Louis is going to be
the
here on
stars
April
aligned.
7th.
Yeah.
And so the only person we haven't had yet is that.
We're going
dude.
to work on that one. We are going to work on that one.
Whichever.
Unfortunately, I'm far away.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's all right. We're gonna get you. We gonna make this happen. I
Yes,
promise you. Before it is done, you're gonna sit down and you're gonna have the what is it that he wants?
He wants soul food.
He wants soul food.
Yes.
So yeah, we gonna let you have some soul
I
food.
want cornbread made on a cast iron skillet.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's gonna be, and we're gonna bring it to your grill too. We gonna have it. David, thank you so very much for everything, for spending the time with us tonight.
If you're not following, please make sure you follow DJ David Morales on Instagram, on Facebook. Check out his website for all the events and
he's
updates.
Like everywhere.
He is
and
everywhere.
you're on your way to Australia, correct?
Yeah,
where you
Thursday
going?
I'm going to Australia, Melbourne
safe
for
travels.
5 days, and then Thailand for another 5 days.
All right.
So safe travels to you,
Yes.
David. Thank you. You know we love you, and we're so glad.
We love you too.
You came on.
And travel mercies to you in the whole 9 yards.
Yes. All right. Well, yeah. All right. We're gonna end this thing.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of here and do this for our extended version of Talent Tuesday. I was getting ready to say Sunday Mass.
Talent Tuesday. See, he's delirious. Peace in the valley. Peace in the city.
And peace to your souls. We love
Thanks
you
for
all.
joining
Thank
everybody.
you so much.
Music at QuantizeRecordings.com. Send us those really good songs, and we will be back in 2 weeks with another session.
Actually, and what's going to happen in 2 weeks, prayerfully, is going to be a precursor to the Ultimate House Music Day Party, which is going to have Terry Hunter, Barbara Tucker, and prayerfully Josh Milan. So we're working on that for next time.
Send us your music and stay tuned.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Take care, everybody. Good night.
Thought I knew what heartbreak was.
Oh, and thank you, Mike Freak, for running everything. We appreciate you and love you. See you next time.
What love was before you came. So I pray to the God above.